So Midjourney is a tool, is a SaaS product available online for you to generate images. So we will start seeing a lot of things about that. நான் என்ன பண்ண chat GPT open பண்ணிட்டு I want to address a technical audience, introduce them to Midjourney, give me the points and categorize them by topics. So it started giving all these different topics, what I should speak about Midjourney. Then I asked it, give me some talking points for each of those bullet points. Then it started giving me bullet points, இத பத்தி பேசு, இத பத்தி பேசு, with links, references, because I asked to provide some URL. The funny part is none of these URLs are working. ஏன்னா இது வந்து 2021 அக்டோபர் கட் ஆஃப் ஜிபிடி. ஸோ அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த லிங்க்ஸ் எல்லாம் மிட் ஜேர்னி வந்து மாத்திட்டாங்க. ஸோ these links are not working, but it is confidently saying go here, you will get this information. Okay, so I did not use these points, I just tried it out. I just went freestyle today. So this is Midjourney. இது வந்து நீங்க பாக்குற எல்லா இமேஜுமே Midjourney ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணிருக்கு. Photo கிடையாது. Everything is computer generated, machine generated. So what you see here, like the Viking photo or a old captain photo, or like interstellar photo, or a rabbit with cosmic heavenly rabbit, and the many different photos it is generating. Okay, so what is Midjourney is, as I said, it is a SaaS product of online, but you cannot interact with it on the web. You need the Discord tool, just like Slack. You will install it in your local machine, and you will, just like how has Slack bot, Discord has Midjourney bot, so you can interact with it. So completely they removed that UI need for having a web and clicking buttons and everything. You can use this medium Slack in the Discord use பண்ணி நீங்க வந்து Midjourney ஓட பேசலாம். Okay? So first thing is Midjourney is another AI image creation tool. DALL-E, then Midjourney, Stable Diffusion. These are different image creation tools. If you give a prompt, it will generate an image for you. Okay, and you need to interact with it using the Discord group. The first image that I created was for CAMEL. So I just give me a camel that is looking to the right with blue and green color. With pixels, and so I gave it, and it produced this camel, which we are using as logo for this entire program. This is a snapshot of Discord. I will show my Discord also, and there is a lot of channels in the Discord where there you will find newbies, NUBEWBIES. You click there and you start prompting Midjourney. It will start giving you free images உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கும். Over image killing, beautiful young woman, gold blonde hair, nomad woman, it will give you like 4 images. And then U1, U2, U3, U4, V1, V4 ஒரு 8 பட்டன் இருக்கும். So U1 என்னன்னா upscale. எனக்கு வந்து first photoவை upscale பண்ணு, second photo upscale பண்ணு அப்படின்னா which photo you like, அதை நீங்க வந்து இந்த பட்டன் கிளிக் பண்ணீங்கன்னா it will upscale and give you like very big picture. அதை நீங்க எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். V1ன்றது variations. I like this first photo. அதுல வேற variations எனக்கு காட்டுன்னா நீங்க if you click that button, it will give you that. Okay. So once you install Discord and you have Midjourney bot installed there, நீங்க வந்து slash அடிச்சோன்னா இந்த different functions வந்து இந்த botல இருக்கு, like blend பண்ண, imagine பண்ண, அந்த மாதிரி. 99% people are using this imagine prompt. You imagine and then you give it a nice imagination prompt text, and it will start processing that. Okay. So the first thing I gave this morning was a distant planet with violet hues as illumination in the background, with raging storms in the planet and some 7 moons orbiting around it. நானா சும்மா யோசிச்சு ஒரு டெக்ஸ்ட் கொடுக்குறேன். இதுக்கு பின்னாடி வர்றதெல்லாம் parameters. So aspect ratio 3:2 and chaos 0. I don't want any abstract paintingலாம் வேணாம், எனக்கு ரியலிஸ்டிக்கா வேணும்னா chaos factor 0. So what it gave me is this. So it respected all my text that I have given. I wanted a violet hues as the background illumination and raging storm. So இங்கெல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா இங்கெல்லாம் மின்னல் வெட்டுது, ஒரு ஸ்டார்ம் நடக்கிற மாதிரி ஒரு எஃபெக்ட் கொடுக்குது. Then 7 moons, I can't count, but I think from this planet, if you look, this is a moon. So இது ஒரு moon, and the mari, it's trying to imagine that stuff and trying to produce. So for every prompt you ask, it will give you four variations, and you can keep drilling it, and you can make more images from that. But the beauty is that you can give feedback. Like அங்க வந்து emojis இருக்கு. You click on happy emoji. You are giving feedback to the neural network that you have done a good job. அப்படின்னா it will produce more of that type. Okay. The next I did is I went to Google and I looked up Chettinad house with courtyard. So it gave me some images. So I took one of those image. This image I took, and I pasted it in Discord. The moment I paste something, it will give me. Let me show you. Do you see my Discord now? Okay. So I pasted it. Once you paste it, you can right click and take a link for it. So this image is now in Discord and you have a web URL for it. Once you take that, what I did, I pasted that URL which Discord gave. A Tamil sari clad young woman standing before a traditional Chettinad home with light filling the background courtyard with edges blurred out, oil painting, smooth brush strokes, hand painted. Use this particular type of oil paint, Winsor and Newton oil paints, and I gave the same parameters. So what it gave me was this. So it took that previous input that I gave in the input எடுத்துக்கிச்சு, and then it is imagining with that scene in the background. It is producing the same courtyard. So entire, it's not copying, it's not plagiarizing, it is generating. So this is generative AI. It is trying to produce the same output, but this woman, it's trying to place it in a particular place, and all those things it's doing. If you take a look at the Discord, when I gave it, it gave me four variations. வேற இடத்துல வச்சு வேற லைட்டிங்ல கொடுத்துச்சு. Then I started upscaling one particular variation. Then I got this output. Okay. And another one I tried was a large flower with triangular petals, multicolored petals with a bulky stalk in bottle green color in the foreground, with majestic mountains in the background, wind blowing from the east, tree in the mid background, rolling meadows in the background, blurry brush strokes, cotton ball clouds. I gave so many inputs to the system. So as Prem told us yesterday, it is tokenizing all those words. It's trying to tokenize and using in its path to generate an image. Look what it produced. Four different awesome images with, you can see all the elements that we are asking it to do. It's producing cotton ball clouds. It is producing majestic mountains in the background. It is producing triangular petals with bottle green stalk, but different styles of painting it is giving. So which one you like, you can upscale it, or you can ask for variations, or you can give a thumbs up and tell it you are doing a good job. So this is the upscaled version. So it is giving you hyper realistic image that you are asking for. So next, I'm just introduced to this tool for the past 1.5 months. So there is lots and lots of resources available for people to learn how to make images for their taste. So you can tell it, hey, give me, if you want an image with wide angle lens, if you add these phrases in that, it will produce a wide angle, or telephoto, macro lens. In the Mari, you can provide different things. And then there are a lot of artists, the whole history, Picasso, Van Gogh, different artists. So you can say, give me a painting which resembles Picasso, the same imagination as if Picasso had him, used his style of painting, it will give you. So there is a lot of artists that it is knowing that it can reproduce that. Then third is anime styles. Like there is a lot of Japanese anime styles in the artist Marikuda, in the artist man. So it's having a lot of prompts and text messages that you can give to it. So this is one. It's generated by Midjourney. So how Shutterstock is a very big business. You can take a picture and then you can upload it there, and you can make money. So something like that, you can generate art, you can put it, and I think the future will come where you can generate money. So how that will go, whether you will pay and make, I don't know, but that's the direction things are going. So professional portrait, Indian man, heavy brush strokes, 8K resolution, dramatic, painting by Don Cornwell. So when you give all these prompts, it's going to produce something like this. And each time you press enter, the man's face is going to change. The turban's angle is going to change. Lighting is going to change. It's just going to keep imagining these stuff. This is produced by Dolly. Dolly is another image generation. Teenage girl of Afghani descent with striking rainbow eyes. Now, this looks like it can pass for a photo, but it's not a photograph. It's generated by a computer model. Okay. Um, so what can I do with Midjourney, Pata? There is a lot of videos coming in YouTube. All the images are generated by Midjourney. So previously, I know Solomon had a person in Coimbatore. If he has a image idea, he will talk to her and she will draw it in Adobe or something and give an image. Maybe she'll take 1 week and charge 3,000 rupees. But now you can just prompt it and the system will give you any number of images. So they are making stories with voice and background images, and they are able to monetize that, put it in YouTube and check for monetization. The more number of people see your video, then you will get money. So that's one thing. But if every time I hit enter, it's going to give a different person, then there is no continuity in my story. What I need is character consistency. So how do I arrive at? If you actually really interested in it, if you look into it, every image that it produces, internally it has an ID. So you have to click through multiple menus, find the ID. The next time you ask for a different scene or a different lighting, you pass that ID, it will use that as a prompt that previous image generated, and அது வந்து அத மாதிரியே ஒரு ஒரு செகண்ட் சீனை உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கும். ஸோ the characters will not change from scene to scene. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சீன் என்ன படம் வரைஞ்சு கொடுத்துச்சோ அதே கேரக்டரை ஒரு கன் ஷூட் பண்ற மாதிரி ஒரு பைக் ஓட்டுற மாதிரி it can generate. So character consistency is doable, but you need to work with it. Okay. And so how does this even work? It's the neural network behind this is called generative adversarial network, or generally what people are referring to as generative AI. It's going to generate. So what is this very convoluted generative adversarial network means? So simple paathalam. This is the architecture of a GAN, generator adversarial network. So it's very, very thought provoking. The input to generating an image is a noise array. So it will take a general noise array and it will try to generate an image. And there is some bank of real images. So generator will produce a fake image. The fake image and real image are given to a discriminator, and it will try to compare original cotton ball clouds and generated clouds, original petal flower with generated petal, and it will try to predict whether there is a good match or there is loss. And the data is given back to the generator. So the generator will know the image that I just produced is not correct. So it is going to give another image. So as it gets better, it will have this feedback loop. So this is the architecture. The generator network the flower has a small round violet petals with a dark purple center. This will be processed NLP and then tokenized and each word understood. Then for that word, it will try to produce objects and create an image. Then the discriminator network will try to piece out those objects from that image and say whether it is matching or not. So this is the generator adversarial network. So it's very new, only 8 years old, this whole concept of GAN, introduced by Ian Goodfellow. What you need is insufficient but well-labeled training data. So it should know about planet. It should know about rivers and objects and people and everything it should know. But that is not 1 lakh images, maybe small set of images. Then you generate the data and compare it with the labeled data, and it will produce these things. Why is it adversarial? Because there is 2 things competing, a generator and a discriminator. One thing produces, one thing discriminates and ranks things. So it's called generative adversarial network. So that's about it. So I think we had a quick look into this tool. And by now you know that you can install Discord on your machines and you can start interacting with this Midjourney bot, and you can do this. But in the previous slide, you have a generator and discriminator. The generator is is DCNN, deconvolutional neural network, and the discriminator is CNN, convolutional neural network. So if you want to learn more about it, I think we can think more in this angle. In future days, we can maybe have a session about what is CNN, how is it internally working, only at a high level, because we don't want detailed learning. At an concise level, we can go into CNN and DCNN in the future. Okay, so that's for the day to introduce you into Midjourney AI. Thank you.